Hiya, in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to make this Pokeball Dreamcatcher. This will be a fiddly one, not quite as simple as some of the other Dreamcatchers, but it does use the basic weave technique, so it's not you're not learning anything new. So you're going to need two rings for this, one a lot smaller than the other one, because one's going to be that little button thing on the front, and you're going to get some craft wire, and we're going to wrap this around the smaller hoop, and this is what I'm going to use to attach it to the larger hoop. So I'm going to wrap some around one side, and then I'm going to do the same for the other side. So I've got two bits on opposite sides of the circle, and like I say, this is what I'm going to use to actually attach it to the other hoop. So then I'm going to kind of hold the smaller hoop in the center of the larger one, and then I'm going to wrap the wire around the larger hoop to hold it in place. So you want you don't need a super thick craft wire, but you don't want like the really flimsy kind either, but just something that will hold it sturdy in place. This is what it looks like when it's done. Well, not done, but done that section. And now I'm just going to cover the hoop in yarn like I would a normal Dreamcatcher. So I will tie this on and then wrap it tightly around the hoop. With this one I am going to do red on one side, so from that straight wire around to the other straight wire on the larger hoop will be red. The other side of that will be white, and the hoop in the middle and the wire coming out of the other side I will wrap around in black yarn. I won't show all that because it's literally the same thing as I'm doing now. I'm just wrapping it around, and then you can glue and tie it off at the end depending on what you feel comfortable doing. So this is what it looks like when it's all wrapped, and now I'm going to start with the actual weaving of the Dreamcatcher. So the middle I'm just going to use as a normal like hoop, so I'm just going to make a miniature Dreamcatcher out of this. So I'll be using the normal stitches I would to make any other Dreamcatcher. So I'm going to go around the hoop and come back underneath the thread, move over slightly, go around the hoop, come back underneath the thread, and keep doing that around till I'm back to beginning. Then I'm just going to go in between each of those bits that I just done to create a little tiny Dreamcatcher. So this is literally the basic Dreamcatcher kind of weaving that I'm doing, and I've done this on another video as well, like more in depth. That's why I'm kind of sped this up a bit. And now for the two sides, one side I'm going to use white thread for it, starting off in the middle, again doing the same stitch to start it off, going around the wire, coming back through. So I'm going to do this around one half of Dreamcatcher, so just in one section of it. So I'm going all along the black section of this, and then up around the white part. And then once you get back to the beginning again, you just start going around again. So I'm back at the beginning, and then I'm going to go halfway across that first stitch, and then pull the yarn through after going back around it, go around the back, pull a stitch through, and I'm basically going to do this, repeat this all the way around until I've filled it up enough so you don't see any holes or anything. And I'm going to repeat this with the red side as well with red thread. So this can get a bit fiddly when you're going like over the curves and stuff, but when you start pulling it a bit tighter, it will make the shape right. And this is what you end up with. It does look slightly messy, but it does look kind of cool. So thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye!